the Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And a wide-open look for Freak. No good on the buzzer beater. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Timberwolves lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. On the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different level, and Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late, and you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was a big factor. He ended with 7 points, and he was a foul magnet, doing a lot of his damage at the free throw line. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
The Timberwolves have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And he can't hit the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wiggins kicks to Rubio. And Muhammad has it in the corner. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 1:52 left in the first half. Over to the wing. Odiunas against Lee. Odiunas, that's a screen for Ariza. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ariza's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Ariza's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Down low. And it's denied. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Freak. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Beverly kicks to Freak. Launches it. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Freak. And now a 3-point Houston lead.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Kicks it to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. And yes, sir, that one drops. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Lee. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Freak dishes to a...
You know, of the major smash-mouth basketball guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Timberwolves have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
I hope you watch the replay later.
So he hits the technical free throw. Off the inbound pass. No good on that last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball. And they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end. And I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thank you. They know they've got their hands full, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. The pace of the game, just to bring that up.
Game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for David Lee. And it's Muhammad in for Ricky Rubio. Rain Man in at shooting guard. Quincy Pondexter out there with Smith. Then it's Lawson. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Lawson, here we go. Smith with the basket on the assist by Lawson. Smith's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lawson on the double team. Smith against Jang. Dishes it to Muhammad. The steal. Now Lawson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Smith the pass to Pondexter. kicks to Pondexter. They now take the lead. And the Rockets lead by 2. 1:37 left to play in the third. Now the feed to Muhammad. Jang, a screen. Here's Levine. Lawson defending. Shot clock at 6. Levine kicks to Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Here's Levine. Lawson defending. Levine dishes to Jang and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Josh Smith. The Timberwolves have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. And that one misses. Minnesota making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lawson kicks to Freak and stolen by Pekovic.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Here's Levine. Lawson defending. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Levine. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Checked in for Capella. Moniunas comes in for Josh Smith. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Rainman subbed in for Ty Lawson. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. Towns comes in for Levine. On the court for Minnesota. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Jang in at the small forward position.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
There's the screen. Pekovic with a screen. Beyond the arc. The shot will not go. So Houston will take it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shots good by Neal.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And Rubio kicks to Hansbrough. The dish to Jang. Puts it up from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Freak kicks to Moniunas. To the paint. checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jang. And Zach Levine subbed in for Tyler Hamstra. And Rubio kicks to Towns. From 12 feet out. Got a hand on it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Out to the wing. And Neal kicks to Freak. Howard trying to free himself up. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from the Rain Man. And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Don Pagnotti, the famous Don Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You throw him DP. I just call him down. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wiggins drives in. Towns with it. Working on Howard. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again, they're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting for Houston. 3. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Freak got the hot hand. Keep this going out there.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Rubio. To stop the drought. Right between the eyes.
All right, Houston, coming on the corner, your own Rockets power dancer, Gina.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of